Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring AMD, the underdog that refuses to quit. This company has survived, innovated, and is now giving tech giants a run for their money. Let's dive in. Number 10. AMD was founded in 1969 by Jerry Sanders and 7 colleagues who left Fairchild Semiconductor. Sanders famously said, "People first, products and profit will follow." This philosophy helped AMD survive multiple near-death experiences over 5 decades. The company has been Intel's main competitor for over 50 years, despite having a fraction of Intel's resources for most of that time. Number 9. AMD invented the 64-bit x86 instruction set, called x86-64 or AMD 64. Intel originally developed 32-bit x86, but AMD extended it to 64 bits in 2003. Intel was forced to license AMD's technology because their own 64-bit architecture, Itanium, was failing in the market. This role reversal was embarrassing for Intel and showed AMD's engineering prowess. Every modern computer using x86 architecture uses AMD's innovation. Number 8. AMD's Ryzen processors, launched in 2017, completely changed the CPU market. After years of falling behind Intel, AMD released chips that were faster, cheaper, and more efficient. The Ryzen 9 5950X, with 16 cores, outperformed Intel's best consumer chips while costing less. Ryzen forced Intel to innovate again after years of incremental updates. AMD went from nearly bankrupt to capturing over 30% of the desktop CPU market. Number 7. AMD's chiplet design revolutionized processor manufacturing. Instead of making one giant chip, AMD combines multiple smaller chiplets. This increases yields, reduces costs, and improves performance. If one part of a traditional monolithic chip has a defect, the entire chip is wasted. With chiplets, only the defective piece is discarded. Intel has struggled to match this approach, giving AMD a manufacturing advantage. Number 6. Lisa Su became AMD's CEO in 2014, when the company was nearly bankrupt, and its stock traded at under $4. Under her leadership, AMD's stock reached over $160, making her one of tech's most successful turnaround stories. She holds a PhD in electrical engineering from MIT, and personally drove AMD's technical strategy. Forbes named her the world's best CEO in 2020. She transformed AMD from struggling survivor to serious competitor. Number 5. AMD supplies chips for all major gaming consoles. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series 10, and even Nintendo Switch use AMD technology. This gives AMD massive influence over console gaming. When developers optimize games for consoles, they're optimizing for AMD architecture, which helps AMD's PC gaming performance. Selling chips to Microsoft and Sony provides steady revenue that funded AMD's comeback. Number 4. AMD acquired ATI Technologies in 2006 for $5.4 billion, gaining GPU technology. This acquisition was controversial and nearly destroyed AMD financially. It took over a decade for the strategy to pay off. Now AMD makes both CPUs and GPUs, allowing them to create unified APUs that combine both. AMD is the only company besides Apple that designs both high-performance CPUs and GPUs, giving them unique advantages. Number 3. AMD's Radeon graphics cards compete directly with NVIDIA, though NVIDIA dominates with about 80% market share. AMD focuses on value, offering competitive performance at lower prices. The Radeon RX 7900 XTX competes with NVIDIA's RTX 4080, but costs significantly less. AMD's GPU technology also powers Samsung smartphones and numerous other devices. While they're second in discrete GPUs, they're everywhere in integrated graphics. Number 2. AMD pioneered multi-core processors for consumers. In 2005, AMD released the Athlon 64X2, the first mainstream dual-core processor. Intel was still focused on increasing single-core speeds. AMD correctly predicted that future performance gains would come from multiple cores working together. Every modern CPU, from smartphones to supercomputers, uses multiple cores. AMD saw the future before Intel did. And, number 1. AMD is currently ahead of Intel in CPU performance and efficiency for the first time in decades. The Ryzen 7000 and upcoming Ryzen 8000 series outperform Intel equivalents in most benchmarks while consuming less power. Intel's failures with 10nm manufacturing and AMD's success with chiplet design have flipped the script. After spending decades as the underdog, AMD is now the innovation leader in CPUs. Their comeback is one of tech's greatest turnaround stories. So there you have it, 10 amazing facts about AMD that prove the underdog can become the champion. Which fact surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you loved this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech content. See you in the next one.